how to make an accurate profit calculation. I mean, how will it make a complete list of the cost involved?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question, because that's what it's all about, right? Because if you miss on that part, you just might end up not being profitable, or hopefully being over profitable. Maybe you will surprise yourself, but usually we should check it. How can you do that? So it's interesting. So there are calculators that is called. You can go, let's say Helium 10 Chrome extension, again, Jungle Scout Chrome extension, link in description. You can use it for free in the Helium 10, not for free in Jungle Scout. You can do the profitability calculator. And what does it mean? You can go to a listing of a product, let's say kitchen scissors again. On that listing of a product that is going to be similar to yours, okay, you can see with the profitability calculator, you can see the stats of the product. Let's say the price, the weight, the Amazon fees that are taken, everything is populated there. Okay, so, and again, for this, I have tutorials of the Helium 10 Chrome extension on this channel where I show you step by step how to do that. And there you are gonna see how much does Amazon take from this product, from a similar product to what you want to sell, because you'll be selling similar products in terms of weight, maybe in the fees. And then you can see based on your competition, how much does Amazon take from them, the fees. The next thing you can do is in that profitability calculator, you can input the number that you get from the supplier, how much the product is, plus shipping, right? So what you can do, even if you don't yet have the shipping, because it sometimes takes more time to get the quotation, what you can do there, you can input the price of the product, which you will probably get from Alibaba or whatever you're sourcing. And let's say you still haven't gotten should better get it actually from the freight forwarder, but you have an option to input how much will you pay per kilogram of weight there, or for other measurements of weight for shipping. Let's say for kilogram. Just give you an example. Sea shipping would be like, say, let's just, for example, it depends on the product and this and this and that, where to, where from, but let's say $2 per kilogram, just as an example, right? And it will calculate it based on that price, because it will calculate the weight of the product, and it will add the additional price of the weight to the whole quotation, right? So, or how you call it? Let's call it quotation. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but hopefully people understand me. And then in this calculator, you can quickly see what's your profit. You also have the margin, the return on investment there, right? And honestly, what you would like to see, and I gave you some anomaly before that with 800% return investment, which is great. But even if it's like, let's say you determine that there's the kitchen scissors, they cost $1, and like with shipping, it will cost you $1.50, or let's say even $1 again. And then you see that competition is selling it for $10. You can input into some competitor that is similar, your price and the price of shipping, and then you'll be able to see pretty much what's the ROI, what's the margin. And another thing I would say is, here's a good opportunity to understand what can I do in order to reduce maybe the weight and the size of the product, so I can reduce the fees. Because if you are in a specific category on Amazon, you can go to a lower category, and sometimes you might be on the borderline. Let's say from this category that takes $5 per sale to this that takes 3.5, the difference is, let's say for $5 per sale, the weight of the product is over, I don't remember the exact numbers, over 1 kilogram. Whatever is below 1 kilogram, you go to another category. And so it turns out that in your niche, you can create a product that's 930 grams, let's say. So you automatically go to a lower tier, and then you save like extra $1.5 on each sale because you're in a lower category, still with the same product, but maybe you will reduce, without hurting the performance of the product, maybe you will reduce the quality of the steel, let's say, if it's steel, any materials, yeah, or the packaging, whatever, to kind of lower it down. And also what I would add, that sometimes you need to look at the volume weight. So volume weight, sometimes Amazon, and also for shipping, and I believe that when shipping products, sometimes they will calculate the volumetric weight vs the actual weight. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're selling feathers, their weight is like nothing, like 0.0 kilograms, but you pack them in a beautiful gift box and you will fill a container of these. Yes, the weight of the container won't change much, but somebody has to ship the damn container, so they will calculate it based on the volumetric weight. So same on Amazon. I can't remember the exact equations. There's like a specific, I'll leave it in the description. I'll remember to leave it, the FBA fees, how they calculate it. So I hope it answers the question.
Yeah, of course. That's good to know. I mean, you can reduce a lot the fees on Amazon just looking at the wave and the
Guys, kind of, right?
yeah, the volume of the final product. That's really good to know.
So you need to base your product creation on that as well. How can I lower down the package? How can I squeeze it so I save on shipping and logistics? So yeah, if you can pack it more economically, still without hurting the performance and all this, you can save a lot of money. And then hence you can maybe somewhere lower down your prices to be more competitive, just to get a bit more sales and still be profitable because you have done extra research here, right?
That's good to know.